Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, happy Thursday. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa ating program. Ako po si SONNY LARAGAN. It's a Thursday, kaya happy Thursday. Kapag ganitong Thursday, dagdag kaalaman day na naman. Ayan, may Christmas tree sa likod ko. That means, kasi Pasko na di ba? Ilang araw na lang, ilang tulog na lang ho. Pasko na ho. Ano ba ngayon? 22nd ba? Yeah, 22nd. So 23rd, 24th, tayong mga Pinoy, we have Christmas on the eve, no? Ganun tayo, no? And then the following day, umiikot yung mga tayo sa mga relatives, namamasko yung mga bata, ganyan. Pero yung Christmas, yung salo-salo in the evening, it happens on a Thursday, on the eve of Christmas. Pero dito sa UK, na dahil iba ang kaugalian, na-expose ako doon sa mga, tawag dito, yung mga lunch sa Christmas Day, you know. So I've been to many friends before in the past pagka-Christmas. Anyway, good evening ho mga kaibigan sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. Good evening ho. Welcome ho sa ating program. At sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ho ng Europa, no? Dahil pareho din tayo almost ng oras, 1 or 2 hours ang time difference. Kaya good evening din, no? At siyempre sa ating mga kababayan, tuloy po kayo, tuloy ka kabayan, no? Kung saan mang bahagi ka ng mundo naroon, welcome ka dito sa amin sa London. Sa UK ho kami, nagbo-broadcast live. Ito po ang programang Immigration Corner, no? Wherein we talk about immigration issues, problems, no? Matters. Ayan ho, ang pinag-uusapan every Thursday night, it's 7:30 in the evening. At siyempre, hindi ho ako immigration expert. Pag sinabing immigration corner, siyempre kailangan natin yung ating co-host, no? Yung host natin dito na eksperto ho kapag ang pinag-uusapan ay immigration. Pakikilala ko na para hindi na magtagal, no? Dahil yun naman ang essence nitong programa, yung knowing about immigration matters and having somebody, an expert in immigration matters to tackle, discuss, explain things immigration. Ayan mga kaibigan, pakikilala ko na ho, brains and beauty ho ito, long hair. Gusto ko yung buhok nito, talagang long flowing hair, dark, black, jet black hair, no? Flowing hair. At siya po ang managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors. Isa pong law firm na nag-specialize sa immigration, family law, and some other things. Okay, so pakilala na natin, mga kaibigan, ito ho yung pinakamamahal natin. Gaya nga ng nasabi ko, ang managing partner ho ng Douglas Simon Solicitors, walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Happy Thursday, Attorney, and advance happy birthday, Christmas, I should say. Good evening. Oh.
Yeah, happy Thursday. Happy nearly Christmas Thursday, no? Yeah, I don't know. 2 more sleeps, di ba? 2 more sleeps.
Yeah.
Bukas, yeah, no. Friday, Saturday, yeah, 2 more sleeps, di ba? Or 3 more sleeps, including today, yun nga. Wow, yeah, happy Thursday. We missed you last week, Sonny.
Yes, I missed you.
We were sorry to miss you. Yeah.
I was in Spain. I was in Spain for a very personal, trip. May purpose. Pero So, sinabay na rin namin. Oh, yan, oh. This is Orihuela. I was in Orihuela, no?
Wow.
I was sitting down in
Lovely.
Orihuela. It's a town. Oh, nakakatuwa. I've been to Orihuela, Alicante, Santa Pola, all in the area of Costa Blanca. Costa Blanca yan.
Wow.
Ito naman Santa Pola to, attorney. I was
Wow.
having breakfast. Oh, yan, oh. Cute na cute yan. Puro yate sa harapan ko.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Wow,
oh.
ang was that your breakfast? Bacon tapos 3 eggs?
Yeah, so I eat about 5 to 7 eggs a day, because I have to go
Wow.
on a high fat and then low carb diet every day. And then yeah, okay, so yeah, hindi ko na sasabihin, before off air, we were talking about yung suot ko, pero hindi ko na muna pahulaan. Saka na lang, I'll just surprise people na lang. Uh, kung anong size tong sinusuot ko, no? Na damit.
Mm-mm.
Na nabili ko sa Spain. Kasi sa Spain, ganun ako eh. Pagka bumabiyahe ako, doon ko nakikita yung mga okay na bibilin eh. Like when I was in Greece, Athens, marami akong binili. Ang problema, marami akong binili mga blazers. Ang problema, after a month, wala na. Maluluwag na. So, I decided not to buy anything anymore. Ayan. Except ngayon, mura lang naman to. Mura lang to. So, kumusta ka? I missed you.
Nice.
Nasa Spain ako. So, ikaw, you were here in, nag-snow ba? Parang when I was there, parang Sunday yata sinasabi mag-i-snow ng Sunday ba o Saturday of last week? Hindi ko alam. How was it? Doon, sunshiny, medyo malamig, pero hindi ka mukha rito. Very dreary,
Yeah,
no?
no. Yeah, no. Hindi gaano malamig, this last week, this week tapos
Mild.
at saka hindi I think umulan yeah, so later on Paula mo kung what size you have. But speaking
Hindi,
of
wag mo na, attorney.
hulaan,
Hindi ka. On second thought, sabi ko, wag na muna. Surprise. Wag na muna.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
later on na lang.
surprise nga.
Later on na lang.
But
Oo.
speaking of hulaan, di ba last year we had find Santa, no? So at the sa likod ko sa
Uy,
background,
may
I
contest ka
have
na naman.
3 things. Oo nga, Koji. So it's a Christmas,
Oh,
you
3 things.
show Christmas contest
Ano yun?
natin.
Three
So
things. Okay.
yeah, 3 things that are to do with Christmas. 1 or 2 may be obvious, but 1 is
Oo.
not so much, So for bragging rights, yeah. So Oliver, especially, tsaka si Edgar,
Oo
no?
nga.
Actually, no, I think last year si Paula din, So so at the moment I have behind me 3 things to do nga with Christmas for bragging rights. So what you watching? Tingnan nyo, and let us know
One
if
is
you can
obvious.
spot 3 things. Yeah. One is very obvious.
One is very obvious. Pero ano yung very obvious niya? Ano ba? Aso ba yan? O bear? O ano ba yan?
That's Watson. But no, huwag muna natin sabihin.
Mamaya na, hindi kasi, pero obvious naman yun, attorney. Kaya pwedeng giveaway na yan.
Nga.
But the other two is gonna be...
That's Watson's photo. He wanted us.
Really?
We went to Winter Wonderland, and so they can superimpose yung picture mo to something else like that. So that's Watson.
Oh, right.
Picture,
Wait, talking of dogs, attorney, I finally decided on a name. So we had a lot of suggestions from people on Facebook, may mga Arya, yan. Ito yan. So I finally decided on a name because there's Snoopy, di ba? Scooby-Doo, ganyan, di ba? Si Scooby-Doo is Great Dane, si Snoopy is a Beagle sa Peanuts fame. I don't know if you've heard of Snoopy sa Peanuts, no? So I decided to name this little dog, itong Pomeranian, born on the 17th of September. Bale, 3 months na siya, officially. And 2 days yata, on 3 or 4 days, ganyan, no? Ang pangalan, Snooky. Oh.
Snooky!
Snooky. Kasi Snoopy, Scooby. Yan. So sabi ko, Snooky. Napakita mo nga direct yung ating si Snooky. Ayan,
Snooky.
Mas maraming...
so cute niya.
Ano na yan, nag-second na yata siya vaccination, and then so okay na. Ayan, so that's gonna be my company from for the next hopefully 12 years, no? I don't know kung tatagal ako ng ganung edad, no? 12 years. Baka ugod-ugod na ako, tuta ko pa, aso ko pa rin yan, no? Kasi they live around 12 to 16 years, attorney.
Yeah.
12 to 16 years.
They're small dogs. Yeah, yun na nga. So, nandyan na siya, nandyan siya sa'yo ngayon?
Hindi pa. Ando pa sa aking son, no? Hindi pa. Kasi di ba, we left for Spain. And so, hindi ko pwedeng, may masama yata. Watson ba, pwede niyong iwanan sa bahay? May maximum number of hours ba? Pag mga dogs?
Usually 5-6 hours. I mean, matanda na siya so he doesn't mind the sleeping. But puppies, they will go mad, I think, no? Kung iwanan mo nga siya kung batang-bata pa. So yeah, so he's okay now for maybe 5 hours.
So may regulation ba in terms of hours na pwedeng iwanan ng isang aso? Meron bang regulation o may mga parang guidelines? As a dog owner,
I don't think so.
How was the journey? Parang you were reading on books, researching kung ano yung dapat mong pakain, ganun na. Was it, or did you have a dog or dogs before prior to Watson?
No, I had dogs nga. Actually, I had a dog that looked a bit like a Pomeranian nga, white.
Okay.
No, but no, I've had dogs pretty much throughout. Yung nga lang, but of course they're not really your dogs kung bata ka pa, no? You kind of they're someone else's responsibility. But yeah, no, siya. When we decided we'll get a dog, you're reading around, of course, no. But you don't really expect still, even though you're reading around, you still don't expect how it's going to really change your life. Dahil yung nga, every day, kailangan, no, lalabas niyo siya. Come rain or shine, nandyan. You can't just go on holiday, no. You need to make arrangements nga to drop them off, no. Kung holiday ka, you need to, of course, get food ready. So it's actually quite a big responsibility. But they are the best inconvenience. Lagi kong sinasabi. Kasi they're great company. You're going to so enjoy Snooki.
No, ako Snooki. Ako si Snooki. Paano pag kinikis-kis na ako niyan, di wala na. Pag may melt na ako niyan, di ba? Parang pakakainin ko na pakakainin. Ang problema ko, baka tumaba. Pero dapat hindi. Pero yata, at the beginning, pag puppies yata, mas 3 to 4 times a day. But as they grow older, pababa na mga 2 times a day, no? Kaya I'm looking forward din, no? So my 2023 will be a life with Snooki, no? So, ganda. Pero actually, kilala mo ba si Snooki sa Pilipinas, yung artista?
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's why I was thinking, the name is so familiar. Yeah, Snooki. Yeah, I remember Snooki. I don't remember many nga, but I remember Snooki.
Ang original name ni Snooki is Minnie. Minnie kasi sila magkakapatid. Tatlan. Isa yung Minnie, si Marie, at saka si Miku. Ayan. Pero siyempre, I wanted a name for my dog, siyempre, di ba? Gusto kong palitan. And then, yun, naisip ko na, actually, sinasuggest ni Sol, yung aking sweetheart, Mula. Mula daw. Parang I didn't like the sound of Mula. Kasi tawagin mo, Mula. Hindi kamukha ng Snooki. Snooki. Parang maganda tunog eh. Hindi, kasi Mula, the mother of Snooki is Villa Ocampo. So nag-cross na mind ko, why not Snooki? So ayun, we settled for Snooki finally. At least, namimili na kami ng bed. Namimili na kami ng kanyang pagkain. Meron na siyang chicken flavor. Beef flavor na mga yung mga parang pag gusto mo treats, ganyan, treats.
Treats, yeah.
Ayun, oo.
Yeah.
So, I don't know kung paano, no? Saka yung training treats, yun nga, hindi ko rin alam kung paano i-train pa yan, no? Yung, do I have to wake up early in the morning or in the morning to go para alam mo na, yung kanyang paglabas niya, yung ano ba tawag pagka nagpipi o nag-ano?
Yeah.
But anyway, looking forward.
Yeah. It'll be great fun, Sonny. You will so enjoy it talaga. They're great, yeah. They're great company.
Si Snooki. Baka next time, pakilala ko siya habang hawak-hawak ko ngayon. Kasi ano yan mga toy dogs yan eh. These are toy dogs, attorney. I can go to the supermarket, Pwede ako may bag lang na ganyan, nakapasok lang yan dyan ganyan. Eh.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yun na
Ganyan
nga.
nakaliit yan eh. Maliit lang. Oo, si Snoopy.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you can
yes,
take
so,
them.
ang problema ko lang, baka
Oh.
maapakan ko.
Hindi
yun
naman.
ang
Hindi naman
problema.
si ganong kaliit, no? No.
Oo.
Hindi,
Hindi, maliit siya.
it's not
Tuta,
like,
maliit siya. Maliit lang. Very, very small, attorney. Ganyan na kalaki, oh. Maliit lang siya. Maliit
yeah,
yan.
but
Yung,
that's, yeah.
baka hindi naman siguro. Baka ano. Anyway, pagka naapakan ko naman, iiyak agad yan. So, matatanggal ko agad yung paa ko. Ayan. Oy, teka muna, attorney. Let's go to the greetings, ha? Direct, let's go to the
Yes.
greetings. Sige, roll bumper. Ayan. Oh, ito na. So,
Okay.
meron kang contest for tonight, a little game that we have tonight. And for nakakahula yata, twice ba nahulaan ni Oliver last time, di ba? Oh, pero teka muna, ba't pinahirapan mo? Anong nangyari anong naisip mo? Bakit gusto mo pahirapan ng mga tao? Ginawa mong tatlo?
Well, no, I mean, last time it was a bit too quick, no? Dahil sa nga lang, no? So I thought this time, kung kailangan mo ng salamin, at least you get two, no? Or at least one, makikita mo. Kung meron kung hindi mo kailangan salamin, then you pick up all three, I'm sure, no? So yeah. So ang hula ko, ang unang babate, I think Oliver, just because I think he's watching na nga, no, nito.
Teka muna. So ano pahula mo? Behind you are three things that relates to Christmas. Paano mo ulit? Paano yung kumbaga yung brief. Yan, ano brief mo? Yeah.
Okay.
Attorney.
Yeah. So sa likod ko po, no, makikita nyo ngayon, sa likod ko, three things, no? It's with Christmas theme. So it's for bragging rights, for massive bragging rights for the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. No? Nakikita nyo ba? There are three things with a Christmas theme, and you need to get all three. Hindi lang dalawa, no, to win the bragging rights. There are three things, and one is much more difficult than perhaps, well, two, not maybe so obvious, but one out of the three is truly obvious. So, but to win, kailangan
Sinadya mo yan eh. Sinadya mo yan yung isa para parang giveaway mo ng konti yan. Oh. Pero yung dalawa, yun ang mahahanapin. Oh. Okay. O sige, sino ang unang bumati sa atin? Sige, hula mo nga, attorney.
I think Oliver, no? I think Oliver is probably keeping at the bit to tell us, no?
Sige. Oliver Fernandez, tignan natin.
Analu.
Yeah, Analu.
Wow.
Analu, good evening.
First time na niya, no?
First time yata
niya,
no?
Yeah.
Baka may nakain tong masarap for today kahit naawa na siya, no?
Yun na nga. Sabi niya, amazing Thursday evening po, Attorney Lira. Kuya Sonny, Direct Pao, and to all viewers, keep warm. Tama ka. And safe, everyone. Yeah, you too, Analu. Hopefully, you're keeping warm and dry, no? Dahil umuulan nga ngayon. Actually, no. Today, hindi umulan. Kahapon ata may ulan.
Okay. Kanina nag-bike ako. We arrived yesterday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning yun, 2:00 in the morning, no? Yeah, okay. Oo. Anong araw ba ngayon? Thursday, di ba? Thursday. Okay, Analu una. Analu, hulaan mo ha. Tingnan niyo kung sino makakahula ng tatlo. Tatlo daw, no? For bragging rights, maipagmalaki niyo na ako nakahula ng tatlo sa show ni Attorney. Yan. Sa Immigration Corner. O sige, sino susunod natin? Hulaan mo, Attorney.
Okay. In that case, I'm going with the lady, si Miss Paner.
Miss Paner. Ayan, Miss Paner. Tingnan natin. Miss Paner nga ba? Wow!
Tama ko, finally.
Very good.
Miss Paner. Yun na nga. Okay. Oh, look! Tingnan mo picture niya, Miss Paner. Oh, look! She's lovely. Yeah, she has a Christmas hat on. Ang picture niya. Lovely.
Wow.
So, hello po, sabi niya. Hello po, Kuya Sonny. And Attorney Lira. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po and stay safe always. God bless po. God bless, Miss Paner. I love the outfit, no? Show us a bigger picture, no? Tingnan, nakita mo yung she has lovely Santa hat
Ayan.
on.
Ayan. Oy, mag-coffee ka, direct. Oh, si direct panayang panayang H. Oh. Okay. Sige, tama ka sa second hula mo, no? Okay. Ayan. Okay. Sino pangatlo, attorney?
Okay, I think Ma'am Cora Carstola, the birthday girl.
Uy,
Of course, that was last week.
Oo nga,
Girl,
birthday
no?
niya, di ba? Birthday girl. Sige, let's go. Ma'am Cora Carsola.
Okay.
Tignan natin.
Oh,
Sino to?
wow. Third place.
Annalyn
Well done. Si Annalyn. Yeah, Annalyn Pino Hermoso. Yeah,
Pino
she's
Hermoso.
good.
Wow,
Yeah,
good evening. Oh, galing
yeah,
eh.
good. Wow.
Always,
Third place.
sabi niya.
Wow, that's really good. Yun na nga. Good evening po, attorney, sabi niya. And Kuya Sonny. Always watching here in London. Yeah, thank you, Annalyn. And
Always.
and congratulations,
Ang
your
galing.
third place, huh? Well done.
Congratulations. Biruin mo, nakapasok ng third. Si Annalyn, naka-first, no? Kakaiba yan, ha?
Yeah.
Very good. Sige. Well,
All
okay.
ladies. All ladies.
Oo, pero may game ho tayo ngayon gabi for bragging rights. May sinasabi si attorney, something that relates to Christmas. Meron tatlong nakakalat sa likuran niya at hanapin nyo.
Yeah.
Ayan. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Sino hula mong susunod natin? Uy, si Ma'am Cora, binati ko yan habang nakahiga pa ako sa Spain. Tapos sabi niya, uy, ma-attend siya ng misa. Kaya hindi ko masyadong hinabaan yung usap sa kanya dahil, ma-attend siya. May misa, siguro, misa online mass, siguro. So, Ma'am Cora, belated happy birthday. Okay, attorney, sino susunod? Yan. Uy, from Sweden.
from Sweden. Hopefully hindi gaano malamig
Gothenburg.
doon. No? So Virginia. Yeah, Virginia Elona. Good evening and happy month of December. Yeah, nearly the end of month of December. Attorney LIRA and SONNY.
Yes.
Greetings from Gothenburg, Sweden. God bless. Yeah, God bless Virginia, no? It's the 22nd, no? 22nd of December.
22nd,
wow,
yes, December 22nd. Gothenburg is the second parang biggest city in Sweden next to Stockholm, no? Gothenburg, yan, Gothenburg. Although napunta na ba ako Gothenburg? Hindi pa yata ako napunta ng Gothenburg eh. Uy. Ayan, Benjamin Iclarin. Bago ba to?
Yeah. No, I think
Wow.
kinamusta na tayo dati ni Benjamin, no? Sabi po niya, kamusta po Sir Sonny and Attorney LIRA from Rome, Italy. Actually, I was watching something that last night that was pictured, filmed in Rome. And I was thinking, actually, ang ganda, no? But I'd love to go back, to see Rome again.
Anong part ng Italy?
Na yung kahapon that I was watching.
Yung film sa film, yeah.
Yeah, it's this series. I think I think it's Jack Ryan, no? It's a series, panibagong series on
Jack Ryan,
or
okay.
Netflix. Yeah. So I think part of it was filmed in Rome. So it's a beautiful, beautiful city. You're so lucky, no? So lucky to live there. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm sure you are, no?
Spain, we were in Spain. There's a series in Netflix called Alba. Alba, it's a Spanish TV series. Mga 13 episodes yun. We were there in the place where it was shot, no? Yung Villa Joyosa. Right next to Benidorm.
Wow.
It's right next to Benidorm. Siguro a 20-minute drive or it's less than 30 minutes na from, parang next town yun eh. Villa Joyosa. Yeah, and we were there. So I was looking at the places, no? Sayang, hindi ko lang na-post pa. But we were there. So we were in Villa Joyosa. It's right next to Benidorm. Meron din ako photo sa Benidorm, hindi ko pa na-share.
Anong tawag mo
yeah, lovely.
Alba?
Alba, E-A-L-B-A. L-A-L-B-A.
Okay,
Panoorin niyo yan. It's about she was raped, no, by the friends of her boyfriend, and yung boyfriend niya parang na-involved din. Although groggy na yung boyfriend niya. So, hindi siya na-rape ng boyfriend niya, no? So, pero yung mga friends na rape yung kanyang girlfriend. And yeah, yung story, ang setting location nun doon sa Villa Joyosa, where we were, no? And I was, parang nakakatuwa pagka napupuntahan mo yung location, no? Kung saan, yung napanood mong pelikula o TV series, no? So, yeah.
Yun na nga.
So, yeah. Sino kasunod natin? Teka muna, sino kasunod natin, attorney? Tignan natin, direct. Ayan.
Tignan mo, si Ma'am Cora, no? Yeah,
si Ma'am
the birthday
Cora.
girl. Yeah.
Birthday girl.
Hello, yeah. Hello, Sir Sonny, Attorney Lira, Derek, Paula, at lahat. Masayang Webes. Love you all. Yeah, we love you, Ma'am Cora. Hopefully you had a good birthday week.
Oo nga tinawagan ko yan nakahiga pa ka. In bed pa. Bumati lang ng birthday kasi niya. Kaso nga, nanonood yata o meron siyang mass. Tama naman, di ba? It's nice to celebrate for Catholics, di ba? Oo, nagkisimba ka. So, hindi ka na makapunta sa simbahan siguro. Baka online na lang, no? Usong-uso na ngayon because of the pandemic, na nagsimula yan.
Yeah.
So, Ma'am Cora, happy birthday, sino ito? Oy, Jared Jonathan.
Yeah, hello.
Dati namang nag-message to si Jared. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening.
Jared,
good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Jared, taga saan ka, Jared? Inaabangan natin.
Our friend, Oliver, Mr.
Yes.
Fernandez.
Ano message ni Oliver?
Good morning po from the Pacific Northwest. Just came back from a 5-day cruise. In the California coast, as well as Ensenada in Mexico. Met old friends and enjoyed the temperate weather. Came back to a very snowy Seattle. Getting ready for work over the Christmas holidays. Minsan talaga sarap muna bago hirap. Tama ka. Yeah. Why not, Oliver? Yeah, why not? Oliver,
tama, because
kung nanonood ka, you are see if you can keep up your record nga, no? So 3 things sa likod ko, So 3 things nga to do with Christmas, yeah. So for serious bragging rights for the end of 2022, beginning of 2023. Can you see it, no? Nasaan kaya?
Ayan, Naku, wala pressure siya, ha? Baka dahil siya kasi consistent, on 2 occasions ba si Oliver nakahula nung mga pinapahulaan? So no pressures, pero we're looking forward to your
hat trick.
yung hula, 'di ba? Hat trick, baka 3 in a row, 3, 'di ba? 3 times. So yeah, mabuhay. Ayan, okay. Ito pa. Sige. Si Marian.
Yeah. I love you.
Okay.
I love your puppy. Tingnan mo. Yeah.
Si Snooki.
Si Snooki.
I'm getting used to the name na, Snooki. Pag tinatawag ko. Actually, inisip ko nga, attorney, si Simba, yung sa Lion King, yung bata na yung yung lion cub mo, tapos Simba. Pero hindi ko alam kung maganda tunog. Simba, minsan nilalakasan ko yung pangalan para tingnan ko kung maganda Simba, tapos sabi ko, Snooki, Mula.
Snooki's nice.
Diba? Stephanie.
Snooki's best.
Snooki's best. Tapos may Snoopy nga
Yeah.
Si Snoopy,
nice.
Grabe. Si Snoopy yung cartoon character, di ba? Sa mga comic strips.
Snoopy.
And then si Hanna-Barbera, yung si Scooby-Doo. So, yun, Scooby, Snoopy, sabi ko, Snooki naman. Yan. Snooki.
Snooki's nice.
Yan. Kapangalan ng artista sa Pilipinas, si Snooki Serna. Hindi kayo magalit sa akin yun, si Snooki. May Vargas, attorney. Baka magalit.
Good evening. Sabi niya, good evening and happy Thursday to everyone. Merry Christmas. Yun na nga, nearly Merry Christmas, May, no? Merry Christmas nga. Hopefully you well.
Merry Christmas, ilang araw lang, no? Ganyan, no? So, ayan, okay. Sino susunod? Gigi Elamparo. Gigi, kumusta ka na, no?
Hi, Gigi. Yeah, good evening.
Gigi.
Sabi niya, attorney. Yeah. Good evening, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny. Happy Thursday, all viewers. God bless everyone. Hi, Gigi. Happy Christmas.
Mabuhay, Gigi, Yeah, happy Christmas. 2 days na lang, no? Well, depende kung magse-celebrate kayo ng, medya. Yan hindi ko medianoche, noche buena. Ayun, no? Siya pa rin. Meron pa ba pagkatapos ito? Oo, no? Ayan,
Ay,
oo. So,
Merry
sige,
Christmas,
later
yeah.
on na yung mga susunod na mga pagbati, mga kaibigan, no? Okay, ayan, no? So, meron tayong little game, meron tayong topic for tonight. Ang topic natin is, something about BRP, no? Ayan, no?
Tama? Yeah.
Biometric Residence Permit.
Yeah.
Ayan, napaka-importante ho niyan. So, at least malinawan kayo, no? So, uh, we had the greetings, no? Maraming salamat sa mga mate, no? Yung mga ano ho, isusunod, babasahin lang namin yung nag-cut off muna tayo and then we'll continue on towards the end of the program. In the meantime, once again, i-announce mo, attorney, yung little game na for bragging rights nga na nasa iyo, sabi mo.
Yeah.
Bago tayo
Okay,
bago
so
tayo mag-bumper going into our BRP yung discuss.
okay, so sa behind me po, sa background ko, no, are three things. Yeah, three things that's to do with Christmas. So for very serious bragging rights ending 2022 and commencing 2023, you have to get all three in one go, huh? So no coming back for more, no guessing one tapos coming back. So three things all in one go. Serious bragging rights for 2022.
Ayan, okay ha. Katuwa lang yan, a little game, no? I've been waiting for that for a long, long time at dumating na yung little game ni attorney. Okay, we're gonna have a short break and then when we come back, we're gonna be discussing, si attorney will be discussing this biometric residence permit. Ano nga ba ito, no? So we'll come back. Huwag ko kayong alis.
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio, UK. Pinoy Radio, UK. Sumasayang papawid, 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, tuloy-tuloy ho tayo sa ating programa. No? For those who tuned in just now, ito po ang Immigration Corner on a Thursday evening. It's a regular program every Thursday evening po dito po sa Filipino TV Europe. Ako po si SONNY LARAGAN for those who tuned in just now. At syempre, ito na ho, yung ating pinakamamahal na abogada na i-discuss yung ating topic for tonight, yung Biometric Residence Permit. No? Walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Good evening once again, Attorney. Welcome back.
Happy Thursday, Sonia. Happy Thursday to everyone. No, I hope you are. Thank you for joining us. And yun nga, we have a good topic today.
Ayan, sige, attorney, take it away. Sige, biometric,
Okay.
biometric residence permit. Sige, take it away.
So ito pong topic natin, biometric residence permit. No. Most of you would probably know what that is. But Paula, ewan ko, meron ba tayong picture to just show you what it actually looks like, no? The biometric residence permit. But anyway, whilst Paul is looking for that, ano bang ibig sabihin ng biometric? So it looks like a credit card, no? Actually, it looks much like a driver's license. Now, yan, no, tingnan nyo. So it looks like that, and yung nasa likod. So there's also a flip side to that. So yan. So it's full of security features, so that it's more difficult nga to copy. And yung harap, nandiyan ang pangalan nyo, nasa taas, pangalan, validity date. We're going to talk about that, validity date. So kailan matatapos yung card, no, expiry of the card, and when it was actually issued, where also it was issued. So makikita nyo nga doon, UK, most of them would be UK. Tapos yung nandun din yung what for, no, type of permit. So dito, you can see at the time it was tier 4 general student. Of course, iba na nga ngayon. So, and then also any limitations, yung nga sabi dyan, remarks, no, 20 hours working, for example. So it's the size of a credit card, no, so it's quite small, really, and it's generally harder to copy. So it should be, it's more secure than say yung mga dati, yung in the olden days, stamp nga lang, no, stickers on the passport. But now, ito nga, itong BRP. So that's what it looks like. Now, how do you get it? No, what's the process nga? So most of the time, a lot of solicitors would say to you, for example, okay, I'm going to book you now. You must enroll your biometric. So ibig sabihin, you make an application to get the card nga. And that happens if you are applying for, so you do your biometric. It doesn't mean that you get necessarily a card, but you have to do your biometrics, enroll your biometric. If you're applying for British citizenship, for example, visa, entry clearance, biometric immigration document, even the biometric card. But not when you enroll your biometrics, it doesn't mean that you necessarily get a card. So for example, nga, kung British citizenship ka nga, of course, what you're looking for is a passport. Now, when you get a biometric residence permit, BRP for short, no? So, kung magagaling nga kayo sa abroad, sabihin natin nang papasok yung application as a spouse, papasok nga dito. Tapos, nakakuha kayo ng visa, then you, and that visa, of course, is going to be for more than 6 months. Then that is a reason why you would get a biometric BRP, a biometric residence permit in the form of the card. Kung visit visa nga lang kayo, turista nga kayo dito, so ang visa nyo less than 6 months or less, then hindi kayo bibigyan ng BRP. So that's really, the BRP is only for those people who are coming into the United Kingdom who are going to be here for more than 6 months nga. Now, pagka nasa inyo na yon, unlike other places like say Germany, you don't have to carry it around all the time. But it is important to have that pagka for most cases actually, you know, if you're renting a place, for example, but I mean, I'll speak a little bit more about that because there's a bit more to it, but definitely for travel, no, and generally just to prove that you are who you are, at saka that you have proper status nga in the UK. So importante po yon. So sabihin natin nagpasok nga kayo ng application, nasa Pilipinas nga kayo ngayon, papasok kayo, nakakuha na kayong visa, papasok kayo UK, no? So when you get your BRP, now, nung nagpasok yung application, you would have said there kung saan kayo nakatira. Pagka nakuha nyo na yung desisyon, pagka binalik sa inyo yung passport, no, may sulat ng kasama, no, nandun sa envelope pagka kinolekta nyo. Now, nandun din, sasabihin doon, which post office, no, you need to collect it from, yung ano nyo, yung BRP. Now, you should collect the BRP, yung card nyo, as soon as you can, no? So, yung visa bibigay sa inyo, yung tatak sa passport nga mismo, hindi naman, so, spouse visa, sabihin natin, nakuha nyo, usually, that would be for 2.5 years, no? Pero tatak sa visa nyo, makikita nyo, it will expire in about 28 days time. Now, actually, let me just pause there, ha? Mga kababayan, kung meron kayong narinig ngayon na some kind of water, no, being slurped, hindi ako yun, ha? That's Watson. You can hear him I can hear him so loudly in the background. kanina he was snoring really badly. Ngayon, he's decided he's going to drink, I think, gallons of water. Because hanggang ngayon, like, 2 minutes later, he's still drinking. Okay, natapos na finally. Sorry, he was distracting me. Dahil he's so loud. So this is the problem with live TV, Anyway, going back to our important topic nga of biometric. Ang tatak nga lang sa passport nyo is the short visa, no? The short visa would be, say, 28 days, no? And during that time, kailangan yung pumasok dito. It's called the vignette visa, no? Now, you need to collect your BRP before that visa nga expires, or 10 days nga from the date of your arrival in the UK, whichever is the later. And you need to do that, because if you don't do it, it could result to a cancellation of your visa. So make sure that you do. Huwag niyong kalimutan. And the post office, as I say, where you need to collect it from, nandun dun sa sulat na pagka kinolekta nyo yung passport nyo, nandun nga yung visa, na may kasama nga sulat nandoon. Hindi nyo kailangan appointment, no? So you should just turn up. But it's very good, especially now at the moment nga, no, to just have a look, Google the post office details nga, and see that they're open, because of course they're Christmas opening hours. Now, kung nandito kayo, sabihin natin nakakuha na kayong spouse visa, nandito na nga kayo, you want to apply to extend that visa, no? So, if once you've done that and you've carried out your biometric enrollment, so pinituran na kayo, nagbigay kayong ng fingerprints nga, the BRP card, no, yung card nyo, that will be posted to you by the Home Office. Now, tip, at the moment po, and this is a problem a lot of my clients have at the moment, ang bagal because of the post. Okay? Unfortunately, there's not an awful lot you can do about that. It's not that you can collect it from somewhere. So they will post it to you, or they will post it actually to me, no, to the solicitor nga. But unfortunately, there are lots and lots of delays, and I think that in part it's because of course it's Christmas nga, and also because the postal strike. So be prepared nga to wait, yeah. Huwag ganong mag-alala, kasi papadala naman nila by registered post, by track. So certainly for our clients, we check every so often, or we check actually very regularly kung ano na nangyari. It doesn't give you, unfortunately, too much information, no? It just says they have it, but they don't actually say when it's going to be delivered, which is very frustrating. But unfortunately, that's the position at the moment. Ang bagal nga nila. Now, so you've done your enrollment nga, and you've done so you've enrolled for biometric, and you've attended, they've taken your fingerprint nga, and also your fingerprints, and also yung picture nyo, if you're in the UK. Now, pagka nakuha nyo yung biometric nyo, and this is something, again, concerns a lot of people. Most biometrics, well, actually, in fact, most biometrics nakikita mo nga ngayon, they will expire, yung card nga, on the 31st of December 2024. Okay, so obviously not next year, but the year after. So in 2 years' time, nearly enough to exactly 2 years, no? Now, it does not mean though na matatapos na din visa nyo on the 31st of December 2024. So for example, kung nabigyan nga kayo indefinite leave to remain, so spouse visa kayo, 5 taon na kayo dito sa spouse, nagpasok ko yung application and it was granted for indefinite leave to remain. Okay? So pagka nakuha nyo yung BRP nyo nga ngayon, makikita nyo the expiry date of the card, the BRP, is 31st December 2024. Now, the same applies po kung sabihin natin nagpasok nga kayong extension nga ngayon, it was granted today. Yeah? So 2.5 years sabihin natin binigay sa inyo. 2.5 years will obviously usually take you to June 2025. Pero ngayon, matatapos na din 31st December 2024. Now, hindi ibig sabihin na matatapos nga ang visa nyo on the 31st of December 2024. It just means yung card po. Much like kung yung passports natin, di ba? No? May validity date, umpisa nga, tapos expiry date. Now, kahit nga mag-expire, sabihin natin in 10 years time, Filipino passport holder kayo, no? Mag-expire in 10 years time. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi na kayo Filipino in 10 years time. It's just the card, no? It's just the passport, and in this case, it's just the card. Now, kung limited visa kayo, di ibig sabihin yung kapos, yung card. So, it doesn't mean also matatapos 31st of December 2024. Now, how do you know though, okay, that your visa continues after that? Now, kung extension, or actually kahit nga indefinite, it would show pagka nakakuha niyo yung solicitor nyo o kayo, you should get an email to say kailan matatapos ang visa. Okay? That show as proof, of course, of your status even after nga the 31st of December 2024. Now, bakit nila ginawa ito? To be frank, my personal opinion is that's I think that's mistake, no? Na aalisin nga nila yung BRP because not everyone have access nga to computers, for example, no? The reason why na ginawa nila yun is it was to do with EU. So it was actually decided before we even Brexited, no? So the EU regulations, sabi nila, okay, it's not you need to follow, no, certain processes, and it needs to be this way. Now, that's why ginawa nila, the Home Office then decided, okay, in that case, we'll just make it valid up until the 31st of December 2024. Tapos after that, panibago ng regulations, still issuing BRP. But ngayon, ginawa na nila, they've continued with getting rid of BRPs. Now, what's the plan? No? So, ang plano po ngayon, pagka wala na yung BRP, everyone will need to check online. And you can do that now with some, no? Na, most people, they still can't, but for some now, you can also check online if you have what's called a UKVI account. But from this 31st of December 2024, everyone will need to check online now. No? So you need to be able to ensure that you have that possibility. I don't frankly know how they're going to do that necessarily, especially kung matao ipapasok coming from abroad, because it's already difficult, frankly, to check in, no, and to ensure that your bags are there, no COVID at the moment, no certificates are present, and then they need to also check now. Presumably, they would need to check that you actually have leave to remain or enter the United Kingdom. So I don't know that it's necessarily a good thing to do, but it is what it is at the moment. No, okay, they still have 2 years to refine this process. So, but at the moment, all cards will expire on the 31st of December 2024. Tapos, from then on, people will need to check nga online. At the moment, they've also made some changes anyway as to the how you can use na the BRP. BRP cards are obviously importante nga yun, no? Dahil nandun ang pangalan nyo, date of birth, nakita nyo nga kanina, no? What's the status nga, no? So all of those, and there is a very, very important document. That's why they would, if you lose your BRP, you have to report it. And so I'll talk a little bit more about that, what happens if you lose your BRP card. Now, so it's a very important document because obviously nandun nga lahat. But now from April 2022, so this year nga lang, even though it's an important document, hindi na yun sapat. Kailangan yung pakita nga, or you need to prove that you have the right to rent, you have the right to, and also the right to work. Ngayon, mga employer and indeed landlords, they need to check online, rather than just looking at the BRP. You'll find, so if you're applying for new jobs, that's being able to say, okay, can we have your passport and also yung visa mo. Tapos bibigyan yung passport nyo at yung BRP, kokopyahin nila, no? They should give it back to you. They should not keep it because things get lost that way. Tapos ang mangyayari na, they will say to you, okay, we need to check, na pwede kang magtrabaho. Now, ang kailangan mangyari, it's now two-step thing. Kailangan yung bigay sa kanila something called a share code. Yeah? Yung share code, makukuha nyo yon from the Home Office website. Yeah? So, kung kailangan yung link doon, email me, I'll send you the link. So, bibigyan kayong reference. Yun ang bibigay nyo dun sa employer. So, yung employer, they go on the right to work, right to rent section of the Home Office. They put in the share code, makikita nila doon your rights, the fact that you can work in the United Kingdom, and of course that you can stay in the United Kingdom. Yung kailangan nila in order to be able to be compliant, with offering yung employment. And there can be quite heavy fines if they don't check properly. So you'll find that the employer and your would-be employer will be quite keen, to ensure na talagang meron silang proof of possible employment. So, although importante nga yung BRP on its own, especially na nga ngayon, is moving towards online, inquiries nga. Now, so sabihin natin, meron na kayong BRP, So, you applied, you entered the United Kingdom, you collected nga your BRP, all is great, Tapos nawala, It happens, At saka lit-lit, diba, I'm always forever misplacing my credit cards. It's truly annoying actually. So BRP is the same size as credit card, so it can easily drop it. It happens regularly. Now, kung nawala, don't stress, especially if you're in the United Kingdom. It's a bit more tricky if you're abroad, but if you're in the UK, don't stress. As long as you don't have immediate plans to travel, hopefully you'll be okay. So mangyayari nga lang, you make an application for a new card. Right? Unfortunately, it means money. It's not an awful lot. I think something like £54 or £84. I can't quite recall now. But it's not nowhere near as bad as making an application. So then you will get your replacement BRP. Umawala. But you also must remember to report it as lost. If you don't report it as lost, you can be fined up to £1,000. Yeah. So you must report it as lost, and then of course apply for new BRP. Now, importante po ito. Christmas time na nga, maraming mga taong nagbiyahe. Kung wala kayong BRP nga ngayon, o nag-iintay pa rin kayo ng yung BRP, o nawala nga yung BRP, think seriously about whether you should travel, because this is a problem that I unfortunately come across relatively regularly. Dahil kung palabas hindi nga problema, palabas sa UK, they don't even check nga yung BRP. Pabalik, yun ang problema. So, pabalik sa UK, they want to see, well, not the Home Office actually, the airlines want to see your BRP, na meron kayong status nga ditong papasok. Otherwise, they can be fined up to £10,000. That's why they're very keen, to make sure na talagang meron nga kayong status. And for that, kailangan nila makita, gusto na makita yung BRP nyo. So, wala kayong mapapakita, you will find na they won't even let you on board the plane. If they do allow you on board the plane, you will find it shouldn't be a problem pagka nandito na kayo. Kung nasa harap na kayo ng immigration officer sa airport, all they have to do is check. They put in your details, makikita naman nila, and then you'll be able to come into the United Kingdom. It's the getting on the plane that's the problem. So, kung wala nga kayong BRP na wala o hinihintay nyo pa, really, I would seriously consider postponing your travel. But okay, it's Christmas time, you can't always postpone. So, if kung hinihintay nyo nga yung BRP, hindi pa nga dumadating, gusto nyo, you're okay na magsapalaran nga, then hopefully it arrives at home. Tapos kung may tao nga sa bahay, then they post it to you, hopefully, but unless it is it's a very important travel nga, you may not want to risk it. So kung mawala, well, what can you do? So it's not you can still absolutely nevertheless get a new one, but at the moment, because of the time of year, Christmas po, at saka of course now it's the postal strike also, kailangan you just need to allow, unfortunately, so much more time for things not to arrive and for things also to get done. But the future for BRP cards generally though is bleak, no? So mawawala na siguro in December at the moment it's on course for the 31st of December 2024. They will then be gone. The good thing with that, I suppose, is you can't just lose it, no? So okay, so mawala nga ang card nyo, you'll be able to check online. Anyone will be able to check online. So there's that one advantage. It's just my fear is so sa airport nga, no? So airlines, are they going to bother checking? I mean, they're gonna have to, otherwise walang pasahero, no? So but BRPs are obviously, at least at the moment for the next 2 years, incredibly important, no? Meron kayong card, tip ko ha, na pagdaan natin yung card nyo, picturean nyo, okay? Harap at saka yung likod. And make sure you also have, if you have solicitors, you're collecting it from them, ask them if they can provide you with a color copy, you know, of the BRP. Tapos, for my clients, for example, I usually certify them to be a true copy of the original. Ibig sabihin, so kailangan nyo pa sa banko, no? The bank will know the solicitor has certified, has seen the original, and that photocopy is actually a copy of the original, no? So it's banks may even accept it as evidence now of your status. GPs, for example, do, no? So it's quite important. So 2 things: your card, no, original. Make sure it's safe. Yeah. Of course, some people walk around with it. I wouldn't personally. Kung ako kayo, tago nyo somewhere safe, just in case mawala nga, no. But make sure you have a picture of it on your phone, no? Most of us have phones with the camera na nga ngayon, no? Yung harap at saka likod. And also a paper copy. You may want to also keep, especially kung magbaybahay nga kayo, no? Paper copy is always helpful. The airline staff, for example, you can just show it to them. And if possible, kung meron nga kayong solicitor, ask them to certify the copy to be original and make sure that it's the color, because it's just color, it's just a little bit clearer nga. So make sure, especially yung magbibiyahe kayo, that you have nga those 3 things. So if you're going away for Christmas, wag niyong kakalimutan, and I've had this also, na yung na kliyente ko missed the flight dahil nasa kanilang passport, nasa kanilang ticket, nasa kanilang luggage, yung BRP na iwan, no? So don't forget, it's the trilogy, passport, BRP, and of course yung ticket nyo. Everything else you can get from the Philippines, you know? So makalimutan yung luggage, you can get it. So don't forget your BRP. It is an important document.
Ayan, okay. Ayan, no. Huwag niyo kalimutan ng BRP. Tsaka ang BRP, attorney, may fine ba na 1,000 pounds? Ano yung sinasabi mo? You have to report it as lost kung mawala. Ayun.
Yeah.
No. So, teka mo na, sinasabi mo, ang reason, parang rationally behind that is dahil nag-Brexit na tayo, plano, kaya it will have to expire on the 31st of December 2024. Ano ba rationale? Di ba sabi mo, why? Di ba? Ano ba reason
the rationale. Yeah, so the rationale behind the change now, actually, it started nga with the EU. Sabi ng EU, okay, yung the security features nga with the UK BRP, hindi sapat, sabi nila. So it needs to be compliant with EU regulations. So ginawa ng UK at the time, well, okay, we'll make the current BRPs expire in 2024, on the 31st of December 2024. Tapos after that, we will issue new types of BRPs compliant with the EU. Tapos, we Brexited, but rather than changing it back, saying, okay, we're back to get issuing BRP, ginawa nila, they just continued with the process. So they will still now get rid of the BRPs on the 31st of December 2024. So the start was really the EU, but the fact that it continued, that's the current government's decision. Yeah, I think it's a mistake, but hopefully it works out. Because not everyone has access nga to computers or to smartphones. So and I don't know how they're going to do it with airports. No, so I mean, can you imagine, Sonny? you're coming back from Spain, or not you, of course, but someone else coming back now from Spain. I mean, they're never going to, they're never going to sit back and input things, no? They want to rush you along, no? Diba? Nagmamadali silang lagi. They want you to go in, no? You barely have time to stop, really. So I don't know. Anong gagawin nila? It's a bother.
Pero sabi mo, yung mga landlords, yung mga employers, they can, di ba, they have to share a code. Pwedeng makita online yan, no? Di ba? So this is the other parang shortcut to things, no? Other people are not into computers, di ba? Pero itong mga landlords and employers, they can check it up online ba? Mabilis pa? Makikita nila?
Yeah. Yeah, hindi man ganun mahirap eh. So, ang mangyayari, so sabihin natin na gusto mo pumasok, you get an offer, job offer, tapos sabi nila, okay, you need to prove to us, Sonny, na you have proper status nga to work in the UK. So, ang mangyayari nga lang, you have to go on the Home Office website and you then input yung details mo, tapos bibigyan ka ng what's called the share code. Yung share code na yon, it's just a reference naman eh. Ibibigay mo yon sa employer mo. Or you hope to be employer. Tapos they go on their own on the website, right to rent, right to work website nga. So they will ask details nga the prospective employee, including yung share code. Pagka na-input na nila yung share code, makita nila doon na may status nga yung tao when the visa will, for example, expire. So and it's generally okay as long as they have access. Not all employers also have access, of course, to computers, or no would want to have access to computers. So it's but that's yung prosesong yon, that's actually in effect now. So from April 2022, they have to. There's no choice. So employers and landlords need to carry out the checks.
Ayan. Dito may cases, no? I mean, yung sa driving, no? You don't really have to bring your license kasi kung talagang license ka, makikita ng may database eh. Hindi ka mukha sa Pilipinas pag nag-drive ko, wala kang license. Driving without a license. Pero dito, you can drive without a license eh. Kung tutusin. Well, license yung technically licensed, yung physical, maski hindi mo dala, pero yung license na, as long as nandun ka na sa database, no? Okay ka na. Okay, attorney, we're gonna go into the yung ating mga questions. We have about some questions here, no? So okay na tayo, segue na tayo. Okay, so may bumper ba tayo dyan? O direct ko, ano ba ginagawa natin? Okay. Alright, so diretso na tayo. Okay, so may first question tayo. Anong first question natin? Yan, pakibasa nga, attorney.
Okay, galing po to kay Cindy S. Now, good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Me, my partner, and our child are traveling to the Philippines by next year. They're both British citizens naman po. Regarding my BRP, it's a partner's visa. My question is, hindi po ba makakaproblema sa airport once bumalik po kami sa UK? God bless. Oh, Cindy, it's a perfect question, no? Dahil yung pinag-uusapan natin. The quick answer is you should not have a problem. As long as the card is obviously still valid, and it would be, no? So partner visa ka nga. So I suspect ang visa mo, ang card mo, rather the expiry of the card is probably until the 31st of December 2024, maybe slightly shorter nga than that. So kailangan mo yung original na the card, of course, no? Yun lang kailangan mo pakita to show that you have status nga in the United Kingdom. So to be absolutely, if you're worried about anything, ang payo ko, dalhin mo din yung marriage contract nyo, yung original, at saka dalhin mo din yung birth certificate nga nung bata. Those two things, plus yung BRP card, yung card mo, at of course yung ticket mo, pabalik nga dito. And don't forget, passport mo, tignan mo maigi na it's not expiring yet. And yung tip ko, make sure picture mo yung BRP mo, yung harap at saka yung likod, no? Just in case nga, hopefully hindi nga mawala, but it's good to have it anyway. And make sure meron kang paper copy, no? Color paper copy. Preferably, it's certified to be a true copy of the original. A solicitor would do that nga for you. But otherwise, no, walang problema, Cindy. You go have a great holiday. as long as it's still valid nga yung visa mo, you should not have a problem coming back.
Valid ang visa, halimbawa, tas may BRP, no, na photocopy niya. Walang marriage contract, walang birth certificate. Hindi naman siguro importante, ano, pag meron na siyang BRP. If she can prove it,
Yeah.
kailangan pa rin.
They should not ask for it. Yeah, they should not ask for it.
They should not ask for it.
Sometimes, they should not, but sometimes they do actually, no? So some of my clients, for some strange reason, have been asked for it, but dali mo, no, kasi it's two bits of paper. So dali mo na lang.
Dali mo na lang. Marriage contract, birth certificate, no? Of course, your passport. Kalilimutan niya.
Yeah,
Okay.
passport.
Oo nga, minsan may mga umuwi, no? Dahil sa passport, nakakalimutan. Okay, next nating question daw? Let's go, okay. Yan, si Lee McCloskey.
McCloskey. Lee McCloskey. Lovely name, no? So, yeah. Hi, attorney, sabi niya. Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. New resident po ko dito sa Northern Ireland. Okay, normal po bang laging 3 years lang ang contract ng carer visa dito? Thanks in advance and more power po sa show. Okay, so Lee, yeah, it's usual. Most of my clients nga, ang visa nila either 3 years or 5 years. Rarely though that it's 5 years. The reason for 3 years is, it's the kind of let's see how it goes, no? The employer magbibigay nga sa iyo ng cost, no? The certificates of sponsorship. So usually they only give 3 years. Firstly, because they don't want that that you're able to.
Last question.
Ano? So they want to be able to show. They want to see. They give you 3 years muna, and they want to see how it goes. Assuming that it goes okay, then they give you another 2 years. So yun ang una. At saka pangalawa, it's payment. You see, no? So they have to pay more every year that you have. So it's either 3 years nga. It's of course cheaper than 5 years, but it's quite normally. So it's fine. There's nothing untoward about that.
Okay. Nothing, sabi mo, attorney? Nothing untoward about that?
Yeah, nothing untoward. Yeah. So okay lang yun. Okay lang yun.
Okay.
Usual.
Right. Okay. Ayan. So normal lang, 3 years. Kasi nga, di ba, parang, let's see what happens. We might not want you. Pero, yan, pwedeng, if they feel, for example, they're not wanted, say, 2 years, possible ba, attorney, that you came in, say, on a 3-year visa, okay, sa isang employer, and then quietly, surreptitiously, you were trying to apply it into another and then waiting for the maghihintay ka na maglabas sila ng ng papel o ng parang how do you call that? Ano ba ang tawag para makalipat ka? Cost certificate of
no.
Sponsorship, yeah.
Yeah. It happens all the time, Sonny, no? Yeah.
It happens.
Then, of course,
good.
then you see, look, kung hindi ka masaya doon, no, sa employer nga, or maybe you have a better offer, no, mas malaking pera.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, well, you don't really want to burn your bridges so quickly, no. So most of the people na I come across, tinitingnan muna nila, okay, meron bang sasalo? At saka importante nga din yun, there's no point just quitting, ha? So sabihin natin, hindi ka kayo masaya nga doon. But unless the circumstances are so bad, ang payo ko, stick it out until such time as meron nga sasalo sa inyo. Because of course, you can't have nga a gap, or you shouldn't really have a gap nga, between jobs, because that puts in danger yung status nyo nga dito, no? Just in case hindi kayo makakuha ng trabaho basta-basta. So yeah, no, it happens a lot. That's usually what happens. Hindi sila nagsasabi immediately.
Okay.
But
okay.
It also goes both ways, by the way, no? So it could be that the employer also doesn't give you too much notice, no? Hindi sila happy with
wow.
They're looking to recruit.
Okay.
It goes both ways.
Okay, all right. Okay. Pero hindi siguro maganda yung kasi simula pa lang mga 3 months ka pa lang bigla ka nang lilipat, nag-apply ka na. O hindi rin. Because if you're not really happy, hindi maganda ang ano sa'yo, ang tawag dito, treatment sa'yo, you can. O pwede, di ba? O pwede yun? As long as may
Yeah,
COS ka, no?
okay.
Cost. Okay, okay.
Mm-mm,
Alright,
yeah.
sige. Meron tayong, ayan, okay. Ito.
Okay.
From Evelyn Pasqua.
Galing po
Ayan.
to. Yeah, Evelyn. Tanong po niya, good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. I just want to ask po kung paano mag-a-apply ng family visa or spouse visa to UK kahit nakatira po sa ibang part ng Europe. Galing po ako sa UK last September using visit visa. Pero nakatira po ako sa Bulgaria. Okay. Gusto po sana mag-apply ng long-term visa sa UK. European citizen po yung husband ko sa UK. Sa UK. European citizen po yung husband ko sa UK. Okay. Hope you can give me some advice. Okay, Evelyn. So, yung husband mo, yung asawa mo, dito siya nakatira. So, kung nakatira siya dito, may visa siguro siya, what's called pre-settled or settled status, no? So, on that basis, that may visa nga siya dito, then you can come into the United Kingdom as his wife. Now, pero kung hindi siya nakatira dito, Evelyn, so European citizen siya, sabi mo dito sa UK, so, pero kung hindi siya nakatira dito, then bad luck dahil nga we Brexited now. So there's no basis for you to enter the United Kingdom. But I'm hoping, sabi mo nga dito, European citizen po yung husband ko sa UK. So that means he would have either settled status or pre-settled status. And on that basis, pwede kanyang kunin as his spouse, Evelyn. So there's definitely may paraan.
May paraan. Okay. So may hope, Evelyn. As long as basta settled na rin yung kanyang partner ba sabi? Partner? Hindi husband, no? Partner?
Yeah. Yung asawa niya daw nandito daw.
Asawa niya. Okay, good. Ayan, well, but at least, no, may hope, no? Although she came over September as on a tourist visa or on a visit visa. Pero as long as yung European husband niya settled dito, okay lang, pwede siyang kunin. So hindi naman wala na yung mga family, anong pangalan nito? Yung dati yung EEA family member, wala na yan, no? It's no longer, since we're out of the EU, EU, nag-Brexit tayo. So hindi na applicable yan. That would be applicable dun sa labas na, no? Sa Europe, no? Let's say kung nasa Spain yung nakatira, tapos anyway, basta ganoon, parang same principle din na European na nandito nung panahon ng EEA family member na nakakakuha sila ng relatives nila o mga family members nila through that visa, yung EEA family member, something like that, no? Pero ito direkta na, no? Spouse visa?
Yeah, it's actually it depends really if the relationship existed prior to December 2020. So there are different processes, but the worst case scenario, sabihin natin no, you recently married nga lang, the worst case scenario is you make an application, yung application nyo, it will be dealt with under the immigration rules, no? But hindi naman ibig sabihin na hindi ka makakakuha ng visa. It's just under a different route, and it would so the same conditions would apply. So kailangan pakita the 18,600 nga na income, accommodation, valid marriage, all of that, no? So, but that would be, that's the worst case scenario. Kasal ka naman no? So, pwede kanyang kunin kung nandito na nga siya nakatira. Pero kailangan nyo din pakita nga, does he have pre-settled or settled status? At saka, of course, kailan kayo kinasal. But otherwise, worst case scenario, as I say, you need to apply under the immigration rules. Pwede ka pa rin niyang kunin.
Medyo malayo yan. Bulgaria, no? Medyo malayo yan. Dahil, yung Hungary, Budapest, medyo pagkat Bratislava, medyo malapit. Pero Hungary yata malayo, no? Sofia is the capital, no, of Bulgaria. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how far it is.
Medyo malayo kasi parang when I went to Hungary, yung Budapest, ganun sila mag-pronounce, Budapest. Although Budapest, pero Pest. Okay, ano lang yan kalapit lang ng Bratislava yan yung Slovakia. Pero yung Bulgaria,
Oh, okay.
medyo malayo-layo yata, no? Medyo malayo ang biyahe. I haven't been to Bulgaria. I'd like to go there one day, no? Kasama na
Yeah,
rin sa
me too.
sa
Yeah.
bucket list ko yan, no? Bulgaria. So mabuhay, ah. Okay, attorney, well, we're ending sa show natin, no? Ito, mukha yatang, may nakahula yata, si Oliver pa rin. Tingnan nga natin kung ano.
Okay, talaga?
Sige,
Tingnan
Pao,
natin.
paano nga ba yan? Tingnan nga natin. So, ang game natin, may tatlo dyan na nakaka-relate sa Christmas, nasa likod mo. Okay,
Opo.
so, titingnan natin ngayon. Sige, sino mga humula? Si Oliver yata, no? Humula ba? Tama ba, direct? Tama, okay. Tingnan na nga natin. Sige, i-flash mo nga.
Oh, Oliver! So
Ano yan?
those are
Okay.
really
Saan sabi niya?
obvious.
Pakibasa nga
Correct.
direct. Attorney.
Yeah, sabi
Uy,
niya.
nakapatong kasi hindi
So
makita.
those are
Ayan.
yeah. So those are really obvious ones. The one in the higher shelf is a Christmas angel, which could double up as a Christmas tree topper. Tama ka dyan. The other one is Watson being a Christmas elf. Tama ka. I've zoomed into the other shelves, but nothing
other
has changed,
shelves,
only
okay.
slightly moved. Yeah, which means she must have recently dusted her shelves. It could mean that's always been there all along. This is going to be a stretch, but could we have been looking all along at the first edition Charles Dickens? Kau naman, first edition Charles Dickens on the lower shelf? Question mark. Oliver.
Left.
2 for 3. Oh no.
2 for 3.
3.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
2 for
2
3.
for 3.
Ano doon? Anong kulang doon? Hindi pa, magpahula pa tayo siguro.
Yeah.
Sandali daw. Attorney, sandali lang. Meron akong signal dito. So, teka muna. So, nahulaan ni Oliver, dalawa. Okay, so he mentioned about the Charles Dickens copy of a book which probably relates to the Christmas and then when he zoomed in, sabi niya, the shelf, and then tong kay Watson, di ba, as an elf. Okay ang kanyang description,
Yeah,
no?
one of those is wrong. Tama, one of those is wrong.
Ano yung isang hula niya? Ano yung isang hula niya na mali? No, sorry. Ano yung isang hula niya? So, ano pa?
So, angel,
Higher, okay,
Watson,
Christmas angel,
and
okay,
book.
which could double as three topper, okay. All right. Book, okay. So, tatlo yun ang So, sa ang score niya, 2, no? 2 something.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 out
sige,
of 3.
may papasok yata tayo. Dapat direct sa kasi nga pala yung cover doon, kaya pala nilagay mo rin yung text sa taas. Okay. All right. Sige. Ano pa? May isa pa ba? Isa nasabi ko sa akin.
Sino to? Sino?
Okay.
Ganito kanina.
Ito na. Si Paula. Ito, si Direk. Ito ba? Ito hula niya yung bilog na yan. Nasa left shoulder ni Tama ba? Yung left shoulder.
So,
ano yan?
Paula, so si Paula sabi niya, the angel, correct. Watson, absolutely correct. Tapos, the littlest Santa in the whole world on sitting practically on my shoulder, no, sa likod ko. Absolutely correct. Well done, Paula. So,
wow!
I'll pick him up.
Galing naman. Galing naman, no.
Yeah.
Late yan, pero nagawa ng paraan pa rin. No? Pati nga, attorney, ipakita mo. Ayan! Diyos ko. Kailangan pala yung mga TV sets nila ngayon pag nanonood sa atin, mga 55 inches, no? Para makita. Very cute. Ang galing, ha? Paano mo nahulaan yan direct, no?
Si Santa.
Galing. Wow.
Young eyes, Young eyes, ha?
Pero maganda, nag-enjoy ako kasi meron tayong, kumbaga, bukod sa dagdag kaalaman, dagdag katuwaan, no? And thank you for the effort, attorney, na nagpahula ka, no? Para we'll have a little game.
Si Oliver, tama
sabi niya,
siya.
really...
Third item, really, tama siya. No, tama siya. Well, I mean, it is quite hard, yung dahil napakaliit. It's the littlest Santa in the world, as I say. So, it's not obvious.
Pero the book, is it a Charles Dickens book? Ano yung libro na yan na sinasabi niya? Na on top niya sa may banda rin?
I tell you what,
okay.
It's a Bible, in fact. It's a Bible.
A Bible.
It's a small,
okay.
Small. Actually, saying that, no, tama din siya. Without me not really meaning it, dahil nga, it's a Bible, and of course, it's Christmas.
Oh,
So
story of
actually,
Jesus,
strictly
Christmas.
speaking, tama ka din. Yeah.
Pwede
So
rin.
it's an old Bible. Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
wish I thought
pwede rin,
about
no?
that,
Oo.
Oliver.
Oo nga. Tama rin, no? Oo, tama rin. Na kung Bible yan, yan, it relates to Christmas, no? But it's a nice game. It's a nice game, and we're looking forward to. I don't know if you're gonna come up with something next week, no? Or
Why not?
or for the New Year. So depende, no? Susurprise mo uli kami, and it's really ano to? Ano sabi niya?
Tama siya. Attorney, the new ID looks like a pink version of an American green card. Tama. Yeah, of course. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, a pink version. Tama
Is he
ka.
referring to
Of
the
an American green
BRP, yung
card.
ID na BRP? Yung
Yeah.
BRP?
Yeah. That's actually what it looks, because of course they have the green card, no?
Tama. Sa kanila green card, no? Tayo sa yung mga ibang mga Europeans, attorney, meron silang mga DNI card ba? DNI, mga card I think they were planning on doing that in the UK before, no? Hindi ko alam kung panahon ni Tony Blair o kung kailan yon. Hindi natuloy yun, di ba? Kasi yung mga iba, yung mga Europeans, nakasabay ko, they don't show their passports, they just show an ID. Ganyan lang kalit. Di ba? They don't produce their passports. Excuse me. They just produce yung kanilang parang card lang, no? So, I don't know. Tayo ba magiging ganun ba tayo o hindi? I think they were planning on that, pero parang in-scrap yan dahil malaking gastos yan, di ba?
Yeah, I think the way it's going at the moment, lahat ng mga tao will just be online, no? I don't actually think it will work, but okay, tingnan natin. There's 2 years still to refine the process.
Okay. Ngayon ba available na yung blue, 'di ba blue ang UK? Kasi sa akin, andiyan pa till 2027 pa mag-expire yung passport ko. Pero sa ngayon, na yata, kulay blue na, no?
Yeah, blue na yung passport.
Nakakita ka na ba? Nakakita ka na ba ng bagong passport?
Yeah. That's I've seen many of them now, no? So yung blue passport na, wala na yung pula, sadly.
Parang pula, pula pa sa akin eh. Ano suggest mo, attorney? 2027 pa yun. Palitan ko na ba o babayaan ko na lang muna?
Oh, no, use it. No, Sonny, no, use it. Because it will be gone soon enough. Anyway, why would you want to pay, in advance? I think, hindi naman ganong malaki, but don't pay. Save the money. Spend it on Snoopy.
Ang problema ko, hindi, kasi pag pumupunta ako ng Europe, attorney, ini-stamp eh. Nung araw, wala tayong stamp, di ba? Pagkapunta ako ng Spain, France, baski saan, pakita mo na yung passport mo. Walang stamp. Ngayon, i-stamp ka na eh. Baski saan ako magpunta sa Europe eh. May stamp eh. Mapupuno na yan. I think, ano ba standard number of pages? 30, ilan ba yan? 32? Nakalimutan ko na yung pages.
I don't know.
Hinahanap ko sa may aking passport. Sa tabi ko kanina nung nakaraan
Yeah, I don't know how many pages nga.
But when I go out of the country,
siguro, no? Dahil, lagi ka nagbabiyahe, no? So I'm not surprised.
Tinatatakan niya. Mauubos na. Yung nung nasa Spain ako, nahanap na ako ano matitirang space pa no? Talagang. But it's good, no? I mean, it's good. Natutuwa naman ako. May stamp na yung passport ko. Dati walang kahit stamp no? Malay ba, kunyari, pupunta ka na Amerika, Pilipinas, ano ba? Ganyan, may stamp yan. Pero pag dito sa Europe, wala kang problema sa stamp kinocongratulate si Paula ni asan na ba yun? Nawala. Hindi ko na makita parang
ni May ata.
Ni May, asan na ba yan? Ayan, hindi yan.
Yeah, si Ma'am Cora din. Ang galing ni Direk.
Ayun,
si
May Tigbo Vargas. Congratulations pa. Nahulaan. Si Ma'am Cora, ayan. Ang galing ni Direk. Galing naman.
And Oliver.
Kaya pala, pinag-aaralan niya.
Sinunod
niya.
Yeah, so sabi niya, I got the author of the book wrong, but still, it's the proper book for Christmas. Tama ka. Absolutely. It is the proper book for Christmas.
Kasi all of these things
the
about
Bible.
Christmas actually emanated from that Bible, di ba? The story of Jesus, no? Yung
Absolutely.
kanyang birth, no?
Yun na
So,
nga.
ayan, wala tayong Christmas kundi dahil dyan sa libro na yan. So, yan ang author
Tama,
niyan.
tama.
Okay, ayan, si Marian Galicia pa na attorney, yan, no? Oh, congratulations si Pao.
Congratulations.
Pao.
Yeah,
Oh, si Pao
tama.
Pao.
Yeah, yeah.
Ayan, oh.
Yeah, congrats din sa iyo. Yeah. Bible tells the first Christmas story. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no.
Uy,
Actually, as I
galing.
say,
Galing. Tama.
Oliver is actually more right than me, no? Tama, it's the Bible. I wish I thought about that, actually. I didn't.
Oo, pwede Bible din, pwede rin, no? Oo. Pero pag sinama yung Bible, attorney, magiging 4. O, di ba?
Yeah,
Magiging 4
tama.
na yan.
Yeah. Well,
Oo.
yeah.
Parami ng
So,
parami, no?
it's
Oo.
yeah. Paula was right, absolutely. But also Oliver, actually, was right too. No? Of
Ano,
course,
si
tama
Oliver
siya.
kasi
It's
consistent natin
Christmas.
yan, di ba? We were hoping for him to have a hat trick, di ba? Yung 3 in a row. So,
Yeah,
naunahan
and
siya
he has.
ni Direct. He has,
Yeah,
in a
but
way, yes. He has.
but he has also in a way, no? Yeah. So
Yeah, I look
I
forward
think he should
to...
preserve his record.
Yes, of course. And I look forward to his comments, kasi talagang very, parang it's like reading an article, reading some prose, no? Ang galing eh. Di ba? Mahusay
Yeah,
ang kanyang
tama.
writing. May writing skills si Oliver. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, no? We'll end up with that little game, but congratulations to our director, si Paula, for guessing the third, no? Yung kanyang yung Little Santa, no? But of course, si Oliver, talagang preserve pa rin, sabi nga ni maintain pa rin yung record, no? Of our number one guesser sa mga little games ni attorney, no? Siya consistently
Hat trick.
nahuhula niya. Hat trick, yes. Oh, hat trick. Okay, so attorney, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Baka meron ka mga shout-outs or meron ka pang to let them know how to contact you, or baka may nakakalimutan ko sa topic natin you'd like to add on. Go right ahead, attorney.
Okay. So this topic, along with other topics, no, if you want to read about it a little bit more, just check out yung website namin, so just put in www.douglas-simon.com, 2S, so you'll find the articles nga doon. So hopefully it's of use nga to you. Any problems, especially over the Christmas period, you can email me. Ito pong email ko, cabatbat@douglas-simon.com. Lagay nyo nga lang po ang pangalan nyo, yung immigration corner sa subject, so I can find it again. Telephone number po namin 0203-375-0555. I am actually on duty, no, over the Christmas period. So although for a week, like everyone else, we're close now to the public, I am on duty. So if there's anything urgent, you can leave a message at dun sa 0203-375-0555, and that gets emailed to me, no? And I will then check it. Usually gets emailed to me within about 10 minutes. But I can't promise I would check in 10 minutes. But normally I check from about 11 o'clock in the morning and every 2-3 hours after that. So if you find that you're stuck over the Christmas period, check out our details. Otherwise, it just leaves me to say happy Christmas po, no? I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take you also have a bit of a rest, no? Take it easy. Eat well. Drink if you do, no? But rest a lot and enjoy, no? It's nice to spend another Christmas, December 2022.
Walang diet ngayon pagka Christmas siguro excuse naman siguro, no? But I might be eating a lot of protein, yan. Marami akong mga parang mga tawag diyan, yung mga ham, mga kung mga baka, beef,
Nice.
kakain na lang nakakain. teka muna, attorney, yung bang telepono mo, pag tumawag sila, parang they can leave a message and the message gets emailed to you, ganun ba? He said,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Galing naman pala, no?
Yeah.
Kita mo naman, ha? Kita mo mga technology ngayon, no? Tatawag ka lang, no? Parang leave a message, di mag-leave ka ng... so they have to leave a message kung talagang ano. Because that
Yeah.
message
They have to
gets
leave a
attached
message.
in an email. Yun, okay. Hindi pwede yung tumawag ka lang,
Yeah.
walang ano, baba ko lang. Hindi pwede, no? So, okay, medyo maganda celebration ng Christmas, medyo ano, no? Pagka immigration matters pa rin, no? But it's nice, Christmas din kasi, ano it's about, siguro, family, ganyan, no? Tapos, over the weekend, my two children, yung aking daughter at saka yung aking anak na lalaki, yung girlfriend ng aking anak na lalaki would be spending Christmas with her family, so andun lang siya, no? But yeah, I'm looking forward. Plus my little puppy, si Snooki.
Yes. Yes.
Di ba? Ano na, so namimili na ako ng mga bed, namimili na ako ng mga spoiled na ito si itong maliit nito. Ano kaya? Paano kaya ang buhay ko nito kasama ko itong maliit na to? No, I'm trying to imagine my life Paano kaya ang buhay ko dito? Kita mo si Watson. Si Watson, cute naman. Wow. Si Watson ba may blanket? May blanket, okay na sila pag blanket, no?
Yeah, marami siyang blanket. Yeah, no, they love blanket. He loves
iniisip kong bumili ng blanket kasi pwede magtago-tago sa blanket yan. And pampainit na rin yata yung blanket, no? Especially gantong winter time. So, pero ito, very fair ito. Itong Pomeranian, maraming balot siya, maraming hair yan In fact, okay lang sila sa winter. Medyo may discomfort siya pag summertime. Siyempre, naiinitan yan dahil marami silang buhok. Anyway, but napapag-usapan natin kasi aso, nakakatuwa naman. Kasi kasama si Watson dyan sa pinahulaan mo, attorney, 3, no? Kita mo si Watson. Tulog. Kanina, sabi mo, we didn't hear anything. I don't know. Direct, may na-notice ka. Sabi mo, you were being distracted. I didn't notice anything. I don't know with Direct. May nahalta ka ba? May napansin ka ba? Wala. Wala rin napansin si Direct. Nasa harapan ko si Direct. So, ayan. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Nako, Pasko na ho, mga kaibigan. A couple of days from now, Eve, 3 days from now, to be exact, no? Ano ba? 23, 24, 25. 3 days. Pero tayo, mga Pilipino, parang 2 days dahil the eve of Christmas sa atin is a celebration, no? Sa ating mga Pinoy. Kaya, ayan, malapit na ho. So, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Magpapaalam na ho ako, no? Dito sa ating programa, and we're gonna be seeing you again next week, no? For another edition of Immigration Corner. So, till then, no? You take care. God bless. Merry Christmas, and keep safe and well always. No, sa ngalan ni Direk pala, si Direk, ayan, yung ating director, of course, ating abogada, no, yung ating host dito, co-host natin, na eksperto sa immigration, si Attorney Lira Simon CABATBAT, magpapaalam na ho tayo. Thank you very much. Till next time, Merry Christmas. Good night.